Big stadium right there. Whatever.
Might be on one of the paid versions.
All right. 10 o'clock. We redo this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Oz Talk with the Dummies podcast. We're going to be joined by Tate Galloway this week and a one-time world champion, Smitty. And Ronnie, you're here. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm
Doing
great.
good.
Doing good.
Good.
How you doing, Ronnie? How you doing?
Tired.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you so tired?
Coming to you guys from fabulous Las Vegas.
Heck yeah.
And I'm on about 2 hours of sleep. So we're gonna make it happen.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
All right. We got results first thing. We're just going to run through results real quick from the past month. I don't know what. You only went back a month, right?
Yeah, we got about 2 months worth of stuff. The last episode, we did not go over those. I'll just run through them real fast. Hot and Cold Classic. Back in Pratt. The gentleman here with us today made a heck of a run the last 10 holes, but came up a stroke short. Anthony Vance made a killer putt on the last hole to win that tournament. I think it was his first win, maybe ever. I don't know if he even had an advanced win, so pretty cool stuff. And then we had Cessna Classic in Wichita. No real need to go over either one of those events.
Your voice just got real choppy, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, you're really choppy. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
I don't think you were before, but you are now.
How about now?
Same.
It's still doing it.
But you were earlier.
Might,
You just close it and come back in.
yeah, we'll bring it back.
I'll take over.
I'll take over.
Is it just Ronnie that's breaking up, or is it all
Yeah,
of-
it's just Ronnie that I'm hearing.
Yeah, people on the board are saying breaking it back. So yeah, and then after Pratt, we had the Cessna Classic, which we broke into 2 days, different divisions on each day. I was able to get the win on Saturday in Open, and then Sunday in Masters, or vice versa, one of the two. I picked up 2 wins there. And then after that, Ronnie and I rolled on down to Flagstaff, where some of you may have heard that I was able to get the win and become a one-time champion. And Ronnie played in his first Worlds and shot 4 killer rounds. And then his last round, he slipped a little bit, but yeah, he tore it up down there. After that, Well, even maybe the same weekend, Ethan Shands won the University Park Crush down there in Manhattan. I'm yet to play that. Gerber, you ever played that place?
Yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoy that course.
Ronnie, say something, Ronald.
Ronnie, can you hear us? Hello.
How's it now?
Now you're good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, UP is nice. It was one of my first courses I ever really played with like par 4s and 5s. So that's kind of a little special to me in that way. But it's a fun course, very fun.
It's a big place, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Craig did Bird's Word down in Sharon, and it looks like Craig himself, the TD himself, and Danny G tied for the most. I think that's the same format as what Leahy kind of does at Double Deuce. And then Tate picked up the state championships. That's why we have him here. Tate, tell us how that went down a little bit.
Yeah, it was a pretty good time. The first round I played, I didn't feel like I played well, and then the second round I kind of came back a little bit, and I knew I needed to do something like spectacular that last day. And the only thing I could think of was just trying to shoot a 12 down, and then in my head I was just trying to keep on pace with that. And at one point I think to where there was 4 holes left. I got up to hole 16, and I was like, man, I got to mess up somewhere. And then I got up to hole 17, that next hole after I birdied it, and threw OB long towards hole 18's fairway, and went back with a par putt from about 125 feet. Missed that, and then I missed my bogey putt coming back from about 35 to 40 feet. Took a 5 on it, and then after that, I was just telling myself I needed to birdie the last 2, and birdied both. And then I seen Nate Alton and Micah walking up, telling me that I tied them, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And
were you on chase card?
Yes.
Okay.
I was top of chase.
Superstar, aren't you?
I've done it twice now.
That's awesome.
So
So
17.
did you guys play the 21 hole layout on Sunday?
No, we didn't. For some reason they decided not to do it. I don't know if it was just because we didn't have enough people there, or if it was just also with like the storms that were trying to come in and out, and they just didn't want to mess with like people slipping on rocks and dealing with all the mud. So
Makes sense. So I'll tell you guys what the game that I started to do.
You're still
for this
cutting out,
one.
Ronnie. I don't know why it's doing that.
Do you have headphones with a microphone in them?
Yeah.
Are you near a microwave?
No, I'll tell you what, though, I can go on my phone. Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, try that. It's weird. Hey, Tate, was 17 in the long spot back by that stump?
yes, yeah, where it's on the backstop. Yeah, I threw a scorp that I just got during that weekend, and it flew over stable for me on I'm trying to think of the long hole that's behind the tennis court.
12.
Yes, and I threw that and it landed perfectly back there. So I was like, it's just a little hyzer shot, and I babied it. And apparently I didn't baby it enough, because I mean, the moment I threw it on hyzer, it just flipped over and just took off right. And I'm like, oh crap, okay.
You're the tennis court hole or the one before it?
No, it was that tennis court hole.
Yeah, I think that might be 13. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter.
Right.
14.
We know.
Yeah, 13 I hit the birdie on it, and then yeah, like I said, on that last day on 17, I don't know what came over me. I should have just been thinking bad, I guess.
What'd you throw on 17?
A scorp. It was a pro line scorp, one of the older ones.
Mm-hmm. That's a T-bird hole.
I know. I should after looking at it, I was like, I should have just thrown an LF.
Yeah. Anyway, it worked out. I mean.
Oh yeah, no, it
still won.
Still
That's
great.
the cool part.
Yeah.
What was the playoff? Where'd you start?
Hole 1.
Oh, you did go to hole 1, and was it short or was it up on the hill?
It was in the short. So Micah hit a tree early and left himself with like a 90-foot jump putt, and Nate Alton threw a flick going down the left side of the row of trees, and he ended up going long, going about 50 feet long, I would say. and I threw an MS going down the middle to the left side of where that light pole sits, and I just had about a 15-footer just off to the right of it, and I got to see Micah putt. He cage hitted it from back there, so he was just hanging back. And then in my head, I was just thinking, so if Nate misses it, then I could probably have a good shot. And I seen him miss it, and at that point, I mean, I was already shaking. Like my hands were almost like Alzheimer's, just crazy. Like my putter was just about to just fall out of my hand. And then when I made it in there, I couldn't believe it. So,
Yeah.
but it was a great time.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Does he have the trophy yet? Do you have the trophy yet?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's back there on my wall.
You gotta grab it. You gotta show that thing off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cool.
a lot of cool names on that thing.
Oh yeah, man, I was looking into it and started looking at some of the names on it, and oh dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is absolutely wild.
Yep. And then after state championships, we had the Brook, which once again I broke it up into 2 days, 2 different pools. Just allows so many more people in to play the tournament with no backups. And Jared, Chris, and Schaefer went into a playoff there, and
5 holes.
5 holes. They went to hole 5.
Yep.
Okay, 5-hole playoff, and Jared got him. And then I got Masters the second day. Ronnie helped me get that.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And then we had the Bulldog Brouhaha, another event from Craig at a brand new course at Attica. And it looks like he smoked everybody and won that sucker. And then our most current tournament was in Bueller. And Tate, tell us how that went down.
Yeah, Bueller was nice. So I mean, I've been playing there for the past couple weeks now, and everything was going good. Especially at my last league I was there, I ended up breaking the record that me and Colton Stuckey owned together, which was 10 down, and I ended up shooting an 11 down. And the last 5 rounds I've been there, I've went bogey free on, and I don't know. It's just been Bueller's such a great time. Other than like, there's not a lot of trees that make it like a tough obstacle course. So I mean, it's mostly just like stock hyzers or just trying to go for just like a dead straight shot. But they're still like long enough or just a little bit gimmicky enough to make it to where it can be tough. But I mean, it was great, dude. I was just hitting birdies and pars the whole way through, and I thought about like the only person that could get me was Jordan, and one of the holes on the second round, he ended up taking a 5 on it, and at that point I knew, I was like, dang, he's not gonna catch up, because I was like, that was the only thing I was looking forward to, was a playoff between me and him, because he was keeping it up. So.
Well, what's this hole that everybody's acing? I saw 2 different aces.
Yeah, 16, hole 16. So there's a pickleball court that's right next to it, which that's all OB, and then there's also the parking lot that goes just behind the basket, which that is all OB as well. That's like right near the tennis courts. And I guess the first ace was apparently hit the top of this pine tree that's just right behind, and apparently it just dropped down and smacked it in. And then I was fortunate enough to play. Yes, that was Phil. And then I got to play with Nate Taylor on that round, on the second round, and he threw a Draco just straight at it with a little bit of flex, and I mean, it just snuck in there. I mean, that thing was whistling like a bullet when it hit. So, I mean, it just popped in, rung around the basket a couple times, and I was like, holy crap.
Cool.
Corey Day said, how many aces does this little turd have?
Oh, okay. I know I got 2 tournament aces, and I would say like for playing rounds, I want to say, and I believe it's like 17 or 19, something like that.
Must be nice.
So
Well, I've got some stats for you from Kevin Neufeld that I don't know if you're
okay.
I don't know if you know these or not, but Kevin sent these to me this morning. He said in 2022, you had 16 league wins out of 52 tries. You won 5 times at Bueller, 3 times at Inman, 2 times at Lions, and 1 at every other location that you guys play. And then he sent me a list of these must be league round records at different sites that you've played. It's
Okay.
like you have the course record at the Dam, 12 holes. You got your guys' league course record. I'm going to come back and ask you how you guys do that here in a second.
Okay.
League course record at Indian Rock. Bueller, you shot a 43. That was probably this weekend.
Yep.
Last weekend, I mean. Pratt, I guess, 8 down. Beloit, 43. 19 holes at Bueller, 47, and Hayes at 52. How do you guys do league at other courses? How do you swing that?
Yeah, I mean, we try to make it to where it works with everybody's schedule, and usually we do. I mean, there's one constantly every Wednesday, and then we do also do some on the weekends as well. It's just depending on what kind of a holiday or like comes up. I mean, especially like with Labor Day that's coming up, I would imagine we'll probably be out at the Dam again for that weekend, and then and yeah, I mean, we just rotate through. I mean, it'd be Orchard, Inman, Bueller, Marquette, obviously, and then we go to Lions whenever the kids are out of school, usually for those few months, and then and I believe I mean, we just did one in Little River as well. We did a temp course that Darren's trying to get designed, and
Yeah,
which
but
that
you
one
didn't,
was pretty fun.
you didn't drive all the way to Hayes or the Rock or to Pratt to do a
No,
league.
no. Okay, so for those are tournament rounds. So like we'll pick one round out of the tournament that we'll play in, and then we'll just put our tags in, and whoever has the best shot during that round, um, gets the points, tags, or whatnot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you,
playing league at tournaments.
Yes, correct.
do you
Yeah.
pay into those or just put your tag in?
Yep. Yeah. We just put $5 in, and then just your tag, and do it the same way we do with league. So.
And everybody
But yeah.
throws their tags in, and you just leave with the tag based on your finish, huh?
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah, Kevin's mad with the stats on that. He's been doing them really well. He's been kind of showing me how to do it too, and it's a lot to take in, but it's not very hard to do at all. I mean, you just use a spreadsheet and then just sort it. I mean, it's pretty easy.
Does that number one tag ever disappear?
Occasionally, yes. Yeah, because I mean, Spencer got it off of me when we were in Little River, and then I just recently got it back from him at Bueller. So.
Because he wasn't playing, or
No, he was playing. He just didn't shoot hot. I guess. I mean, he tore up something in his knee and started to play. Had some icy hot on it, and he just couldn't keep it up. So.
Gotcha. Ronnie, you ready? 3 off the tee.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hey, we start these every time. I know we've heard it before, so I'll ask you: can you remember your first disc?
Yeah, I can. So back in 2013, when I was playing with the Yates family, that was who introduced me to disc golf, and because I was at a time where I got done with baseball, I stopped playing and didn't have anything going on, so I was just bored constantly, and they showed me it, and I was kind of interested into it, and they ended up giving me a blue DX Leopard with a black stamp on it, and I think it was a max weight one. I can't quite remember, but yeah. And then I mean, I used that for a while, and then I got hooked into it, and at that point, I just started buying discs and coming up to Little River and all that. I mean, it was cool.
I just remember.
Go ahead. Gerber.
What's that?
I remember meeting you when I lived in McPherson a long time ago. I don't know if you remember it. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I think you were with Eric Wall.
Yeah.
You were hanging out with him. I just remember meeting you and like seeing you play. I was like, man, that kid's pretty good. And that was a long time ago. And
yeah.
Now you're a state champ and all that.
All the way back in 2013.
Yeah, I gave you our definitions of a long time ago.
Not a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
For me.
Still got that old Leopard?
I do. Yeah. No, it's hiding in a stack that I got over here, but I don't typically take it out or don't mess with it too much. But I still got it around.
My number one slice is long gone.
Yeah.
I wish I had my first disc.
The Puma is nowhere to be found. All right, dude. Question number 2. You get to pick your dream card, right? Your dream grouping, any however whatever that means to you.
Right.
What 4 guys are bringing with you?
You know, yeah, and I mean, I thought about it for a while, and you know, I think if I could have like a dream card, I think it would just be probably Calvin Heimberg would be on it, Greg Barsby, Darren obviously would be there, and then probably one of my brothers, either Andrew or Toby.
Got to pick one.
We'll let you have them both.
Nope.
We'll let you have them both.
No.
Okay.
We'll let you have them both. I mean, I don't know if I already know this or not, considering what you did in the last month, but your favorite disc golf memory?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. So when I went out to Vegas this year, in February, that was probably one of the coolest. Getting
This
to
place?
watch. Yep. It's a good time. Iron Horse is beautiful, man. I mean, the golf course is so great. It's just beautiful to watch. And plus, I also got to play there for the qualifier and try getting into the tournament for that weekend. And I ended up coming up like 1 stroke short to making it in. And so I ended up just staying there and volunteering and helping out, and got to hang out with Darren, Greg Barsby, Philo, Dennis Vasholt as well, and got to hang out with his kids. I mean, it was just a fantastic time, and Greg was there as well. But I mean, it was just kind of just being around that kind of hospitality. I mean, just seeing everybody having a good time, and I don't know, it sparked joy into it, and I haven't felt like that in a long time. Especially, I mean, like the closest it got was when the first time I came to Little River for my first tournament. That was probably the same about like feeling ratio anyway. So.
Well, hanging out with Dennis is always awesome.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of those other people you mentioned aren't too bad either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, actually.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, very well done. Smitty's got some KDGA fan questions for you.
Yeah, I do. See what
Okay.
we got here. Jerry Stab. He'd like to know, Tate, how old are you? And I think you already told us when you started playing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say 2013?
Yep, 2013.
So that's really quite a while.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years now, and 24 currently. I'll be 25 next year in April.
Ronnie feels old all of a sudden.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
Yeah.
They make my boys. It's all good.
They're 24?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that look?
Yeah.
I remember those little turkeys, one of them carrying 4 golf bags at one time or something.
I think I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
There's photographic evidence.
I'm glad you had them so we had somebody to pick on.
Man, it seemed awful convenient, didn't it?
Perfect, in fact. All right, Tate. So Lucas would like to know if you know what your highest rated round to date is.
Yeah. It was actually in Pratt, and it was when I was playing on the Lemon course, and I shot a 10-23. 10-23.
Yes, sir. 10-23.
Oh.
Which on tour would be about a 10-45.
Mm-hmm.
You played some big tournaments like GBO and
yeah.
Did you got round ratings in Vegas, didn't you, for your qualifier?
I actually don't know that. I could probably find out.
Well, you understand that if you play one of those big tournaments,
Yeah, because I believe they did it on UDisc, I believe, instead of
That-
PDGA.
Okay.
The back 9 that shot at, or back 10, the Tate shot at Pratt was disgusting. The back 9, the back 10 was 1100 rated for sure. What'd you get, dude? Like 8 in a row at the end, or 10 of the last 11, something bonkers. And there ain't that many birdie holes in that stretch. And yeah, dude, it was crazy. That 1023 was better. It was better than 1023.
Yep.
It doesn't look like that Vegas round.
And it was 800% humidity. So
yeah.
Also from Lucas. Lucas would like to know, who are some Kansas disc golfers that have helped shape your game into what it is now?
Oh, that's a good one. I think from like the get-go, when I started playing tournaments, especially in Mac Attack and Blue River, obviously, and coming up to playing Wichita as well. I mean, obviously, I always looked up to you, and Swede was another. Crispin Carrasco was another. I remember when I played Mac Attack, when I shot a really good round there. I think it was like a 10 down or 11 down at Wall Park with an ace. And I guess I beat everybody in the open field when I was playing advanced or something like that. It was something crazy. And then he ended up giving me a mini and some towels and a shirt and stuff like that, which I still even got those still. They're hiding, but I still got them. But I mean,
that's
I mean,
Mac Attack. I wish we could play that place again.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Is that how the layout is for yours, Smitty? It's not that layout, is it?
No, for the kids tournament, we do some of the holes, but we go down there and we set up shorter temp tee pads that plays the current. What is that? Lakeside Park. That's the name of it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It plays the baskets in order. I think we put a few tent baskets out, but yeah, we try to make it a good course for the kids. And that's like October 2nd, Tate. You should definitely come out there and hang out all day. It's cool, man, just to see these
little guys throw, man.
like what we were.
Yeah, I would love to. I'd definitely be there for that.
Yeah, I think we had 35 last year and hopefully more this year. I just got a sweet sponsorship offer that's gonna be pretty sweet for the kids. So
heck yeah,
more to come on that later. Man, Lucas is an inquisitive little devil.
Yeah, he is. I kind of seen the end of that.
Yeah, he said, "How did the Millennium sponsorship happen? How'd that all come about?"
Yeah, so I think when I first got up to where's that at? I'm trying to think where the Disunlimited store's at. Harrington. So I went up there and played the tournament there earlier this year, and I got to meet Dennis, Lindy, and all the other guys like Andrew Loughlin, and there's a couple other guys that work in there too. And Dennis just walked me around, showed me everything, was kind of, just eager to show me like just everything that's in the store. And then we went out to the course together, me and him played, and Lindy was also with us, and I believe she was snapping some photos of me throwing, and from there it just kind of went off. And then I also talked to Jeff Bradshaw, which he was also in Vegas too. So I mean that kind of also helped, and I was always keeping up with him because he was playing in Vegas, and asking him how he's doing, like, and tell him to keep his head up and do all this stuff. And me and him just worked together really well. And then out of the blue, I got an email from Jeff, and and then after that, it just went off like that.
That's awesome. Well, it sounds like you must have impressed Lindy, and I'll tell you a little secret. She probably runs Dis Unlimited, so good job there. She's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's a cool cat.
Yeah. Okay, and then next Lucas question. I like this one because you didn't play so great. He said, no, that's not why I don't like it. Let me rephrase that. He said, you played DDO this year, your first Pro Tour tournament. What did that tournament teach you? That's what I like. Even though you didn't play to what you wanted to do, probably didn't play anywhere near your expectations. I'm guaranteeing you learned more at that one tournament than you have in a long time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, it taught me that I needed to practice more, for sure. You know, kind of like shaping shots that you don't typically do. And because I mean, from that point on, when I went out there and played, I just did 2 practice rounds, and I mean, I'd never even played that course before, so I mean, I was just kind of like checking shots, like looking at everything on YouTube too to see if anything was similar, and they ended up changing quite a bit, but yeah, I mean, definitely practice for sure, because I didn't have any practice going into that at all, other than just the league round that week, and then, like I said, staying out there Thursday and Friday and practicing, and then playing on Friday too. So.
And you'd seen some of those guys play at Vegas, or all those guys play at Vegas, but
Yeah.
that was probably your first experience with seeing super freaks.
Oh yeah, no, it was cool,
Those
especially
guys.
yeah, because where I was at, I was just on the backside of oh, where was it at? It was hole 17 on no wait, it'd be hole 16 on Millennium. So that hole that Eagle did that long drive with, going up and over the trees, and it sits back behind that golf green that's all OB. I was actually flagging that hole that day and got to watch that all come in, and I got to watch everybody throw it. It was legit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, you
definitely
throw
one of the cool-
far. You
Yeah,
throw
just not that far.
Not that far.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that's freaking nature.
for people who haven't ever seen it, you can't even imagine it.
Yeah.
The sound that their discs make.
Oh yeah, it's
different.
unbelievable.
It's different.
Okay, since you haven't played very many courses, and you just
I think that's supposed to say play, but I think it
just
auto
play the
corrects.
same dumb course over and over. This is Lucas again. What is your favorite course you played? Is there any course that you've seen and told yourself, "Dang, I need to play that one"?
Right. You know, I think man, okay, so like does it have to be like a permanent course, or can it just be a temp course, or
It's all you, man.
okay. I would probably say Indian Rock is probably one of my more favorite ones. Either that or probably Little River. And then one that I haven't got to play yet that I've been wanting to go check out is either Knockwood that just came out, or man, or probably up in Kansas City, probably go play like Black Hoof or something like that.
I haven't
Well,
got to play that one yet.
If you come
Yeah.
to Knockwood, I know a guy that has a season pass now.
Right on. I would
Well,
look forward to that.
I've played them both, and I can tell you what, they're both ones you need to. I left Black Hoof wondering how there could be a better course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get out there.
It's
That's one for me too.
the course I think it most resembles, and I've never been there other than what I've seen on TV, but it's very Idlewild ish.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right, Lucas Potts asked a couple questions that you've already answered, but then he asked, "What is your favorite driver, mid-range, and putter?" I already know.
Yeah. Right now I've been loving the Scorpius. I mean, that's probably my all-time favorite. For a mid-range, oh man, like all-time favorite would probably be, I would say it's either the Solstice or an MD3 from Discmania. And then putter, obviously, the Omega 4 or P2, which I mean they're basically the same thing, but that's just been all time. Like I've used those for the past like 4, maybe 5 years.
You ever putt with an
No.
XD?
You know, I actually was fiddling around with one. Not too
have
long ago,
one?
actually. I do, yeah. I got a little
No.
like 150 gram champion one.
You ever heard of Dennis Voschholz?
I was hearing about that. I thought about taking it up to him and seeing if he would want it. I don't know if he'd like it being 150 grams, but I mean it's still overstable.
I don't think he'd
No.
like it in plastic either.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
premium plastic?
It is.
Ah, never mind then.
Yeah, I
It's
wish it was DX, dude. If it was DX, that'd be cool.
gotta be DX.
I wish you could find one.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So AJ Carl wants to know, after you win, what's your favorite IPA?
Man, I haven't. That's funny. Oh, that was a good memory. Yeah, man. I mean, I typically just kind of find, like little variety packs every now and then, just try out new stuff. And I haven't done that in a long time. I mean, like the last time I probably did was with him up in Orchard. But lately, I mean, Darren usually throws me a Ruby anytime I'm playing with him, or most of the time I always drink Coors Banquet. So, I mean, that's mostly all I do. So,
50?
what's that?
Are you 50?
No, no, I'm not. I mean, I probably got the taste buds of one anyway, but
Man, that's hilarious.
He drives a pretty big truck.
I do.
I get it.
Might have a little redneck in him.
I could.
CD Steiner asked a very important question. You can defer if you wish. Who's your favorite wind dummy?
Dude, that's hard. Yeah, I mean that is such a hard choice. I mean, like,
With my
dude,
Blake
both,
Shelton.
both of you guys I've like looked up to, especially, and knowing Jonathan for a while now. I mean, you guys are just all amazing. But
You can pick. It's okay. I'm not.
I know,
I
man.
know
I
it's
mean,
not me. I know
that's
it's
a
not
hard
me.
pick. That's a hard pick.
You don't have to pick one.
Okay, yeah, that probably would be best. Cause I mean, I don't think I can. All you guys are cool,
No.
dude. Yeah.
Greg Jones wants to know how come you never miss putts?
Oh my God, man! When he was playing with me in Beloit, he was just losing it. He was like, "All right, dude, you can miss one now," and that didn't happen until
That's Greg.
the last 3 holes. I mean, he was a good guy to talk to during that round. I just had a good card.
That helps.
I think Lucas has one very important question you have to answer.
I didn't see it.
You're going to be on Disc and Deals coverage for the Marquette Meltdown on the
Yep.
26th. You think it might be a good idea to sign up for the tournament?
Yeah, the
Okay.
moment I saw that this morning, I signed up immediately.
Okay.
Well, congratulations on second at best. Just to let you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody's won on that thing except Hudson.
really.
Yeah.
No
Guy you
joke.
just filmed only beat 2 people.
No joke.
And one of them was Keenan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Freaking
Ronnie,
nice.
how'd you do on Disc and Deals coverage?
Threw one of the 10 best shots of my life on the last hole.
I had about 87 great scrambles. Yeah.
I had to get up and down from 330 feet with no window on the last hole to cash. That's how great my day went.
Yeah. I hope to never be on Disc and Deals coverage again. Sorry, Lucas.
I didn't play. We ready to do it?
Ready to do what?
I said, are we ready for a game, or does Smitty got more?
Yeah.
That's
ready
it for my questions. Tate, do you have anything you want to add, Tate, before we play our game?
Before we make
I mean, yeah. I know, like I said, I mean, I look up to you guys a lot, and I appreciate everything you guys do on this, especially like talking to all of us throughout the KDJ and just getting like info on everybody and just trying to let everybody have a chance at it. I mean, it's a cool thing, and I'm glad I got the invitation to do this. So,
Well, I
So thank
appreciate that, dude, and I'm glad you accepted our invitation.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
You had a tough act to follow. I'll tell you that right now.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Harvey was cool. I stuck around and watched the whole thing, and some of the stories he had was pretty phenomenal. I have to say myself.
Scratch.
Tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have Harvey on for a year straight.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You
Yeah,
did
it's
very
cool.
well. I'll tell you that. You've done very well.
Yeah, you've
Thank
done
you.
great. Let's game it up.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Is this a game I can win?
That doesn't seem likely.
That's fair.
So, all of these have come from Statmando.
Okay.
Here is the game. I have the top 16. Okay, so the state of Kansas, right? So anyone who has started at least, I went to 35 events in MPO. These are all PDGA, obviously, because that's all Statmando can track.
My last league,
Okay.
I was there.
They have all these players have at least 35 PDGA starts in MPO. What I'm asking for is the top 16 of events played in the state of Kansas, top 16 winning percentages. Okay.
Okay.
So the 16th, I'll let you know, is 13%. All of these players have at least a 13% lifetime MPO winning percentage. Okay, so you're each going to get 5 guesses. You will get the number of points for the place of that player. The lowest score wins. If you miss, you get 25 for that one, right? So it's basically like getting a whiff. So who is the worst? Or we just let our guest go first? Do we let Gerbs go first, or we let our guest go first?
You gotta let the guess.
Tate, you'll get to have the first choice.
Okay. Man. 13%.
I have at least 13%. Yeah. Don't overthink it.
Am I gonna win something?
Maybe,
not last.
possibly. I had this was not what I was expecting to do for the game. Let's go with and this is in Kansas, right?
Right. Events played in Kansas.
Okay. Let's go with AJ.
No.
Let's go. Am I next? Me next?
No, I am. I'm next.
I was gonna
Harpool.
Logan Harpool, 4th highest winning percentage all time, 11 wins and 35 starts for a 31.43% winning percentage.
3 people have a better win percentage than that?
3 people do have a better winning percentage.
In 35 events.
At least 35 starts, correct.
Holy cow.
EMAC softball. Gotta be EMAC, right?
Eric McCabe,
Yeah,
first,
that's a good one.
32 wins and 76 starts for a 42.1% winning percentage.
What place does that put in? Did you say the place? I missed it.
He was top. He's the highest percentage.
Okay.
Okay.
42, that's good.
What about Luke Humphreys?
Luke Humphreys does not have 35 starts in the state of Kansas.
Okay.
Does it say how many he has?
I would have to look it up.
Yeah, I would. I bet it's not very many.
Yeah,
Probably all DDO starts.
by Kansas events.
Yeah. Kevin Babbitt.
Kevin Babbitt,
Yeah,
16.
16?
Kevin Babbitt was the last player in 13 wins and 100 events for a 13% winning percentage.
Heck yeah.
These encompass all PDGA events, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So there might be some people that are on tour on there.
Correct. No, these are events, PDGA events in the state of Kansas.
Right.
But they're not all Kansans.
But they're correct. These are not all. There are a couple that are not Kansans. I will give you that.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yep.
Wysocki? Is he on there?
Not enough events in the state.
I had to try. I had to go on tour on that one.
Oh my gosh, you guys are missing what I felt was some.
I had a better guess, but I think I want to make him do it.
What about Nolan Ramser?
Nolan Ramser, 7th.
Did Smitty get a turn? Did we skip Smitty?
9 wins and 44 starts for a 20.45% winning percentage.
Right on.
That make the list?
Chris Smith, 2nd.
I wanted to make him pick
Dang.
himself. That's what I
I
wanted.
Yeah.
figured I was 17th.
43 wins and 123 starts for a 34.96% winning percentage in the MPL.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Okay.
Back to you, Gerber.
Is Wiggins on there?
Benjamin Wiggins, 13th. 17 wins and 115 starts, 14.78%.
Wow. What about Ron Converse Jr.?
Ron Converse Jr., 8th. 20 wins and 102 starts, 19.61%.
Dang.
Now you guys are rolling a little bit.
LaRon Harris.
LaRon Harris is a very, very good guess. 6th all time.
You suckers don't even know who that is.
Yep. Nope. I have no idea.
They don't know who that's bonkers. They don't know who it is.
I'm over here thinking of who I'm going to pick next.
Starts 20.51%.
Wow.
Pegasus, baby.
Why am I just drawing? Is Crispin on there?
Crispin Carrasco did not have one of the top 16 winning percentages. Tate, last guess.
Goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7. You guys have got nearly half.
This is going to be a wild shot in the dark, but what about Blaine Wood?
Negative.
Not enough events.
Not enough events. Smitty?
I'm thinking. What about Chad Garrison?
Not enough PGA events would be my guess.
When did they start counting them?
Well, he was, or the winning percentage was not high enough. He was not in the list, but I would guess just judging by how many sanctioned events we played and when Chad stopped playing, I would guess he didn't have 35 starts.
And I think one of the things
go way back if LaRon's in the top.
And if they're not current PDJ, I don't think you can pull.
And he's also not a current PDJ, so we wouldn't have statistics on him.
Because I used to use Statman over that. Is Rice on there?
Negative. So we got first and second. You missed the third place. Kyle Webster.
Did you say Webster?
Yep. 18 wins and 54 starts for a 33.3% winning percentage. Fifth place.
AJ Cruz. AJ Cruz.
Ronnie Unruh.
No.
What?
12 wins and 44 starts for a 27.27%.
Heck yeah, dude. I didn't pick that.
Really?
Heck
That's
yeah,
legit.
dude.
The guy wins more than people realize.
I didn't think you had 35 starts. That's why I didn't pick you.
So we missed number 9, Dixon Jowers. 8 wins and 49 starts, 16.3%. Ryan Orton, 12 of 76, 15.79. Keenan Ford, 1384 for 15.48%. None of those were with a disc company that we will not mention. Curtis Broadhurst, 7 wins and 46 starts, 15.22%. Justin Farrell, 8 wins and 58 starts, 13.79. And the previously mentioned C.D. Steiner, 7 wins and 51 starts for 13.73%.
So that goes back a long ways. I'll bet it's been quite a while since CD's had a pro win.
Have you ever messed around on Statmando, Smitty?
Ronnie,
it's a long ways back.
It's
like
fun.
I said, I had my guess. Well, one, I'm sure he's not. Obviously, he's not current, so it's not going to be able to pull that in.
Yeah, that's like I even think there's certain players that like it was just showing their number. It didn't show their name or anything. So somehow they were able to pull with their number.
I mean, it's just pulling data from the PDGA website. But I'll tell you what, if you've never played around on Statmando, it's you can get fun with it.
Really fun. You can do head-to-heads and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Really fun.
Well done, Ronald.
Good game.
Yeah.
You get the game next month.
All right.
That's
Wait,
it for
me?
me then, boys.
Yeah, that's it for me.
I'm rocking it to the strip. I will see y'all
Yeah.
later.
See
But he's
ya.
gonna go lose a little more
Right
money.
on.
So,
He's winning tonight.
Heck yeah.
hey, thanks for coming on, Tate. We appreciate you coming on and giving us your time. Congrats
Yeah,
on
man.
winning state.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Congrats on Smitty to winning Worlds too. We didn't really talk about
Yeah,
it,
man.
but
That's killer. That's pretty freaking cool. I was rooting for you the whole way. Us and everybody in Little River. We were just talking about it nonstop. So I mean, it was fantastic, and I'm glad you got it, dude.
It's pretty cool, man. To be honest, the competition, there's 5 guys out of all of us that I think probably could have won, but and Johnny McCrae wasn't there, so that definitely helped. Barry Schultz wasn't there, but still, it's still pretty awesome to win it for sure.
Yeah, heck yeah.
nobody can ever take it away from you. So
Nope,
Right.
I'm gonna let him. I got the trophy right over there.
There it is. I
Yeah,
see it.
baby.
It was
fun. So
All right, that's gonna be it for us, guys. Thank you for watching tonight, and
great job.
We'll see you next month. Peace.
All right, boys.
Thanks, guys.